Hi, I'm Crack Sizzlack, and this is Chris, and this is another 420 film review. What we watched this week? Alright, you can do the intro.
Hi, I'm Chris, and that's Crack.
Yo,
It's another episode of 4-minute and 20-second film reviews.
it is.
What do we watch?
This week we watched The Last House on Dead End Street, directed by Roger Watkins. I guess he directed it under a pseudonym at first, and I guess it came out years later that it was him that directed it. But yeah, man, old school flick from the 70s. And yeah, man, we got it in this week.
We did.
Yes.
So we're going to start out this timer for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Word up.
Film review.
Let's do it. Bang.
What was it about?
So it's about this guy, the main character is this dude, what was his name? Hawkins, Terry Hawkins.
Terry Hawkins.
Yeah, man. It was played actually by Roger Watkins, the main dude. The dude who directed it, he played the main character. This dude had just got out of jail. He's narrating it, talking about, I went to jail for, I don't know if it was 6 months or a year, but he paid his debt to society and he's back out on the street, you know what I mean? He's going to show the world what it's all about. He went to jail on some drug charges. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna show the world what I got to offer, yo. So it comes to find out this dude used to film porn. And so he meets back up with this dude he used to film with, you know what I mean? And I guess he had fucked the dude over before he went to jail, stole some film from him and shit, a bunch of shit. So he basically strong arms the dude and he's like, we're gonna do something different this time, yo. We're gonna I need you to film. So the dude reluctantly is like, alright, cool. Then Terry goes and finds these two homeless chicks and they just they hurting or whatever. One of them's convincing the other one yo, sell your body, it don't matter, you know what I mean? Because they think it's like some regular porn shit, but this dude's taking it to the next level. He brings them to this abandoned college or whatever and finds this blind guy. They tie him up, you know what I mean, to this pole and the fucking girls kill him, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's wearing this weird mask and shit. It was pretty creepy scene, you know what I mean? From there, yo, he goes to this big time director's crib, and I guess he's this big time director that films all this extreme shit for these rich people. They show this scene with the director's wife dressed in blackface, pulls her fucking shirt, her titties out, and gets on her fucking knees, and this dude's whipping her like she's a slave. It was fucked up. It was weird. Basically, the dude Terry comes in, you know what I mean, with the chicks and everything, ties up the fucking all the people. You know what I mean? Oh, he's also with this dude from a slaughterhouse. They show this slaughterhouse scene with his cutting this cow open and shit. They tie him up. They kill one of the chicks. Then they tie up the director's wife. Fucking lay her out on the table, yo. Start cutting her open with scalpels. Cut her leg off. You know what I'm saying? They fucking wake her up and make with the smelling salts just so she could see herself as a bloody mess. And then they kill her. Then they take the director, yo, and they fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? They're holding him, and one of the chicks comes over, and she unzips her fly and pulls out a hoof, like a goat hoof or some shit, and makes the dude suck it like it's her dick or something. You know what I mean? And then they take out a drill and drill in this dude's eye, fucking splatter his shit. You know what I mean? And then the last commentary is basically them saying it's the news saying that they were all caught and apprehended or whatever, shit like that. So that's how it ended.
So what'd you like about it?
First and foremost, I love the score, man. It was dope. You gotta think this shit was filmed in '72. Real dope, man. It was fucking that's what got me really, because it wasn't the best film movie, but that shit was dope. Other than that, the leg removing, when they removed their leg, dude, when they pulled it out, it was flopping around like it was a real leg. For 1972, that's
Good.
Yeah, we're talking 45 years ago, man. It was dope. What else? I like the fact that it was extreme too, though. You know what I mean? Because in '72 they didn't have all the movies we seeing now, so I feel like this kind of paved the way or gave birth to a lot of the shit that you're seeing now. That's real extreme. So I like that too as well.
Word.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you didn't like?
I don't like the blackface scene.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, I understand what they were trying to do with it and make these people feel like they're real extreme and make you not feel bad when they're getting killed at the end type of shit, but I don't think that was the way to do it, not in my opinion. The dubs sucked, you know what I mean? They were real bad. They were way off from the mouth moving, saying different things than the people were saying, and it wasn't filmed well, and the audio wasn't great, you know what I mean? But despite all those flaws, I mean, I'm still going to give this one, out of a possible 3.5, I'm giving this one right here 2.7. It was dope, man. It was real. It was probably crazy groundbreaking for its time, you know what I mean? And it's something that people are still talking about to this day. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Roger Watkins. I guess he had passed away or something, but R.I.P., you know. But, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
So we watched the Barrel DVD of it. It's out of print, and it's been out of print for a while. But it's a 2-disc set, and it comes with a booklet, and it's got the second disc that has short films by him, and it's got commentary, and it's just like the disc to have of this.
Oh yeah.
But it's out of print, so it's gonna be like $50 at least to get. It used to be a lot more. But it's totally worth it if you're into this kind of stuff, and if you don't have it in your collection, you're kind of slacking. There's always some on eBay. And,
oh yeah, if you're a collector, it's a must-have, yo, legit.
Yeah, he said so. He has a copy.
Yeah, man, I do. I have one now.
Yeah.
And yo, shout out to the homie Evan Marcogiannis for the T-shirt, man. I appreciate that. Yo, if y'all make T-shirts, send me a T-shirt, dog. Give me like a 3X, yo. Send me a T-shirt. I'll rock it and make y'all famous.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real, yo, thank you to Evan, man. I really appreciate that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
You know, share, like, subscribe to us.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some free giveaways in the near future, so you gotta be subscribed. And man, get hip, like the King of the Witches Facebook page.
We're gonna give away Crack's Hyundai.
Yeah, man. We're gonna give away the Hyundai once I make all the future payments off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, man. We'll see y'all in a week.
Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.